Hiya guys, and welcome back to the Black Country Man Cave. It's a very gloomy Thursday morning out there, so we're indoors, got the heaters on, nice cup of tea, perfect time to do another tool review video. So for this one, I hit the middle aisles of Aldi and I found this little gem, the Ferrex 10-piece bimetal hole saw set. Now I'm a kitchen fitter by trade, so I do use these most days. So we're going to do a review, we're going to do some testing, and I'm going to give you some top tips on how to use them. So, you know the drill by now. Grab yourself a cup of tea, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. I'll see you down at the bench. Right, so the case that it comes in is a nice black plastic case. Feels quite robust on the hands. The latches on the front do feel quite robust as well, and they lock quite positively, like so. So let's open her up. So it does come with a set of instructions. It's only 2 pages, but it looks reasonably detailed. It does tell you the diameters of all the saws down on the left. It tells you what they're capable of drilling across the top, so zinc cast, tin plate, copper, aluminium and wood. And it also tells you the recommended speeds for drilling that particular material with that particular hole saw size. So not bad. So the hole saws themselves are this lovely gold colour. They do feel quite light in the hand, but they do feel like they're a pretty decent quality. So the arbor for the large hole saws has good weight to it. The knob for the catchment pins turns freely and smoothly. This is also standardised sized, so it will fit other hole saws. So let's do a test fit on one of the saws. It screws in fairly freely, and the locating pins sit nice and neatly with just a tiny amount of wiggle, which is expected. That one does feel a bit stiffer, but these will wear in over time. Okay, so one of the first things you want to check is that the arbors are actually sharp. So let's try the big one. So I've got a piece of pine and a piece of MDF. I've got my trusty Makita. And put that on top of there so I don't drill through my mat. And that absolutely flew through. Quite a bit of breakout on the bottom of that, but that's to be expected. I wasn't exactly going gently. Let's try the MDF. And that also flew through as well. And left quite a neat hole. I'm impressed with that. MDF is notoriously hard on your bits, so for that to go through that quickly is very impressive indeed. So let's have a go with the smaller arbor. I will say that the back of this arbor is just a round bar. Essentially it's just the back of the drill bit, so these don't hold as positively as the other arbor does, but it's still pretty good. So let's do the MDF first. And again, absolutely flew through. If I didn't have this piece underneath, then it would have gone straight through my mat. Flip them over. Again, flew through. Again, quite a bit of breakout on the back, but again, it's to be expected. I'm very impressed with that. So the next test is to see how it cuts using one of the hole saws. I'm going to use MDF for this. These are a little bit on the big side to drill through. And I'm going to use the largest hole saw that comes in the kit, and obviously the large arbor. So I've put it up on 2 blocks because again I don't want to drill through my mat. Let's try it here. taking its time to go through, I will say. Now you can see the colour of the sawdust here is darker, which means that that's getting quite hot, certainly where the teeth are. So it's gone through, but you can see it's actually burnt through. It's got quite hot, that is, so that's not great. That's not the sharpest of saws. Let's try another one. The bit is quite hot in the hand as well. Okay, so let's try the smaller one. So this is the 44mm. So that has got a build-up of MDF on it, which will slow the cut down. I've got to say that took a while again, and as you can see it's smoking hot. MDF is notoriously difficult to drill through with hole saws, so let's see if I can find some thin pine to drill through and we'll give that a go. So I found a piece of pine skirting board and we're going to try the 67mm bit. It's marked on the side, I doubt you can see it. So that went through quite quickly. That's about 15 to 18mm thick, roughly. It just shows that these will drill through normal timber much quicker than MDF. So I've got a piece of 18mm ply. Let's give that a go. So I'm using the 67mm bit again. That's not too bad at all. Tear out's quite good on the back as well, there's not that much at all. That's pretty good. So definitely struggling with the MDF, but it seems to work okay on other materials. I haven't got any MFC in the man cave to test, but I will give that a try when I've got some. So my top tip when using hole saws is when you screw it in, never just screw it into the back like that. Because what happens is, as you drill, obviously the arbor will spin that way, the saw's also spinning that way, but the material is actually trying to push it backwards essentially, and what happens is this will bind on that and it is almost impossible to get off without putting it in a vise and cranking on it and wrecking the bit. So always back it off and find the next hole like so, and always screw your catchment pins in and leave yourself just the tiniest bit of wiggle room. This won't affect the cut. Once the arbor's gone through the bit and this is bit, it's not going to affect the cut at all. And that'll save you a lot of headache trying to get these apart. So if you were to buy a set similar to this from one of the higher name brand manufacturers, you're likely to pay anywhere in the region of £30 to £60. This was £9.99 from Aldi. I think that is particularly good value. The set itself feels good quality, the saws are sharp and they cut quickly and cleanly. The arbor is particularly sharp and also it feels very robust, feels like it's actually going to last. So I'm going to take this set to work with me, I'm going to put it through its paces, and I'll give you an update in 3 to 6 months time on how they're doing. So thank you for watching till the end, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, maybe please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, maybe drop me a nice comment down below. I'm going to be doing a lot more tool reviews like this in the future. I'm also going to be doing some instructional videos and some big build videos as well. So thank you from me, thank you from the Black Country Man Cave. Have a wonderful day.